What's going on, you guys? What a week it has been, guys. What a week, what a week. I'm hoping all you guys are doing lovely because we need to get into the energy of the weekend and see what's popping. I have invited in all of my highest love and light guides, angels, and divine ancestors of the Most High to get an energy vibe check. And I did a small meditation before I turned on the video to set the mood. And I'm telling you guys, now I feel super, super relaxed. I think it has a little bit to do with the fact that I just ate. But let's get into it. I'm excited to see what the guides have to say for the energy update. So let's get into it. What is it that the collective needs to know the most at this time for the weekend and even the weeks to come? This is an exciting time, you guys. We are in the month of, even though there's a lot of craziness going on the world stage, I'm super grateful for the ability for me to stay peaceful and calm within, because there was a time when I could not do that in the midst of a bunch of chaos like this on the main stage. So I'm super grateful for that. And we got the Five of Cups here. The Five of Cups kind of landed out on the fence a little bit, as you can see. So I feel like that's saying that we're coming out of this conflicted energy here, the disappointments, okay? The loss and the grief at this time. The wheel may be turning on that because it came out on the fence here. But let's keep going. I'm going to keep it on the fence. Let's keep going and see what's coming out. 5 is that number of change. Let's see. What else does the collective need to know? Someone is coming out of grief and disappointment at this time. I feel like you're wavering is what I'm getting. 6 of Cups, absolutely. 6 of Cups came out on the upright. That's nostalgia, okay? Memories here. So somebody is experiencing some type of disappointment at this time, loss and grief, and it's made in the Cups energy on 6 and 5 is about emotions, right? Maybe talking about love or family dynamics, some type of close love relationship, whether it's a family love or a romantic love at this time, right? It could be friendships. I don't know. Someone could be grieving you, collective, that you're gone now, and it could be friends, okay? Not necessarily romantic, but someone is thinking of you, collective. But or this could be you, collective. You could be thinking of someone from the past here. 6 is balance. That 5 is change, right? But the 5 of Cups was on the fence. That wanted to come straight on out there. Okay, the Star card is here. The Star card. Okay, so let me get my specs on. So that Star is actually good energy, guys. It's definitely a positive card. So coming right behind, it fell right out. I didn't even really get to shuffle, right? It fell right out of the deck as I was about to shuffle. So coming out of this grief and disappointment and pondering on it, as it suggests with the 6 of Cups, memories of it, right? Someone may be coming, and this is why it may be on the fence here, right? Because someone is coming more into an energy of hope, okay? More of a wish fulfillment on the rise, right? More of faith and optimism, okay? So someone is no longer sitting quiet, and this is probably why it came on the fence here. Someone is no longer absolutely sitting in grief. You may be having memories of it, but you're not in the grief stage because you're here now, collective, or someone is here about you. Okay. Maybe I'm getting a little bit more inspiration at this time for some of you, is what I'm getting. I'm feeling like this may be you, collective. You may be coming out of loss and grief here. You may have had some memories behind this loss and upset or grief, right? However, now you're in a season of inspiration and feeling more hopeful at this time. The 17 on the star card equals an 8. So that is an abundance and new beginnings. So there may be a new beginning, a fresh start for you as it relates to these 2, 5, and 6 of cups here, right? You're coming into more faith, being more hopeful and inspired at this time, collective. Yeah, I feel like this is you coming out of this past energy of um, past disappointments here. Any more messages for the weekend and the weeks to come? I love that for you, collective, coming out of the grief and into optimism here. 8 of Swords coming out in the upright position as well. Right after the star card? Really? Okay, so maybe that is correct. As I said before, I felt an energy of wavering, in and out, in and out. The 5 of Cups came out on the fence, which is what that could mean, right? Because the 8 of Swords is the mental energy. So now it's kind of like teeter-tottering here is what I'm getting, right? Trapped in the thought process, because Swords is mental energy, right? And the 8 of Swords. Or that could be the collective outside of you, okay? The energy around you, collective, that could be trapped in their thoughts because you're moving on. Take that as it resonates. Some of you may still be teeter-tottering. If that resonates, accept that one, right? But feeling powerless, why can't I say that word? Victimized. I wanted to give it too many letters. Victimized is what I wanted to say. Not that I said victimized. Really? Come on, throat chakra. Feeling victimized, helpless. Okay, that 8 of Swords energy. Feeling stuck. Okay. I feel like that could be the collective outside of you. Or again, you're teeter-tottering here. Okay. You're going back and forth, in and out of this dynamic. But I feel like that star card speaks volumes here. I could be wrong, right? You could be in hope one minute, and then you could feel nostalgic about the past in the next minute, right? It could be, and I just got, because there's a cycle wrapping up and there is a brand new change on the horizon, right? In the ending of cycles and coming into new cycles, new contracts at this time. This makes sense, guys. Okay. I'm getting being in the midst of 2 different worlds here, 2 different realms. Okay. I'm getting the energy of being in 2 realms simultaneously. Okay. So this makes sense. As you ascend, as you wrap up one cycle and move into another cycle, you're still feeling the energies of the cycle that you're about to leave and ascend out of. Okay, take that as it resonates. That may be for a select few of you. Okay, if it doesn't fit, don't take it. Any more messages for the collective at this time? Any more messages? Thank you, Divine Spirit. Oh, my goodness. Yes, it's the teeter-tottering going on. It's being in the midst of 2 realms. 8, I said 8. Queen of Swords. Cutthroat energy, drawing the line in the sand, setting the boundaries here. Okay? And that's Swords, mental energy, inward conflicts, right? Okay? But this is an independent, standing on business type of energy here, right? So something definitely happened here to cause some type of upset, some type of loss here, and creating memories of the past, but then coming into hope. But then there's still, and I'm getting this still maybe just some residual energy here, but you are determined, Queen of Swords, if this is you, to stick to your guns and set a boundary and cut this energy out of your life. Okay. So I'm feeling heavy of, the message that I just said, being in between those two worlds, leaving one world behind as we ascend, right? And moving into a new world. Okay. A new timeline here. I'm gonna get into another deck right here. I feel like I'm moving on to another deck. I just feel compelled because I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decks in front of me that I felt like I wanted to pull from. So I'm gonna move into my next deck, and this is my I went from my Twin Flame Oracle. No, my Awakened Path Tarot deck, and I'm going into my Oracle True Love deck because I feel like this may be surrounding love. Okay, I could be wrong. Any messages from this deck for the collective that they need to know for the weekend and the weeks to come at this time? It may not be love. You can always take it as okay, and see addictions. This came out, was it last week or the week before? No, week before last, I think. Addictions, and it also came out on the fence. Did y'all see that? Okay. It also came out on the fence. Addictions, right? Some type of toxic addictions, energy. This is like equivalent to the devil card here in the traditional tarot. Some type of toxic attachments here, right? And it could be, hey, listen, you could be attached to a toxic person, or you detached from a toxic person, and that's why you feel that grief, that loss here, right? The memories of it. But with this Star card and this Queen of Swords card here, and this being Eight of Swords in the middle, this is no longer a physical attachment, it's mental here. But you are determined to stand on business. It's still what I'm getting here. Okay? Any more messages? Any more messages for the weekend and the weeks to come? How you sleeping like? And this is why. And this is why. You have new love coming in. And so I was right. This is pertaining to a love situation here. The 5 and 6 of Cups, loss and memories, nostalgia, that is about a love that has ended here. Coming in and out of hopes, optimism, okay? Having the faith and positivity, trying to keep yourself centered here is what I'm getting. Trying to keep yourself grounded, trying to move on and get out of your head. And you mean business here. You are an energy that is about your business. You've learned some lessons here. Okay. I mean, you are an honest, independent energy who is full of integrity. However, you are cutthroat. So you are not about the BS. Okay. You cut some things, people, places, and things out of your life that could have been toxic for you, is what I'm getting here. This being on the fence could be the residual energy that you are coming out of. Okay. Because there is new love coming in to replace the loss and grief here. Okay. To replace the toxic connections. There's new love coming in here. Okay. This card says moving on and new beginning. Okay. New love is coming in. And we've been talking about this for a couple of weeks, I feel like. We've been talking about this for a couple of weeks. This new energy coming in. Any more messages for the weekend and the weeks to come that the collective needs to hear? Oh, baby, that wanted to pop all the way out. And it can't, I don't even know how it came out, but because I caught it in my hand, if you guys saw that, but I caught it in reverse, and it's the healing card. However, because this new love card came out, I really feel like you are healing at this time. I really do, because you would not have gotten the new love card. And also, I just got another message. Some of you guys, if you are struggling with that healing process, because these cards are kind of on the fence here, I feel like this new love is going to assist you and help you with that healing. That's what I just got. That's what I just got for a select few of you. Okay. This card it says wounds on here. Mending, progress, and improving. See that? It came out in reverse right beside the new love. So I feel like for some of you, the new love is going to come in and help you heal here. That's what I just got. Any more messages for the collective at this time? Be open is what I'm getting. I got that really fast for someone. Be open to this new love, because some of you are not. Yeah, you can't fight it, guys. You can't fight it. It's coming for you at this time. A relationship is coming in. And that's probably why I just got be open as the card flipped out, because some of you guys are not ready. You feel like you're not ready, but the universe says you are ready with the star card here. Okay. 8. 17 is 8. That's a number of new beginnings. Okay. The new love coming in your life, and I got chills in my legs right now, just now. So that's a confirming message. I always get chills when a message is confirmed to me. Or I'll hear something. Okay. Yeah, you guys have a relationship coming in that's going to help you heal from this toxic past here. Okay. Whether it's toxic jobs, friends, family members, I don't know what it is, but whatever it was, toxic. I mean, I'm hoping that you guys weren't addicted to any type of substance abuse, but whatever you were, there's no judgment here. You're going to have some help coming in to help you get over the hump. Okay. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. And this relationship card is talking about partners. Okay. Boyfriend, girlfriend, commitment. Okay. That's what it's saying here on the card. So guys, I'm sorry. You don't want it. For some of you, you don't want it. You don't feel like you're ready, but the divine says you are with the star card, right? And it's coming in as fated is what I'm getting here. It's fated. No one can stop it. Not even you, collective. Not even you, because you're not ready. You don't want it. You don't want it. You're over it here. Any more messages? I keep hearing be open. Stay open. Okay? Stay open. Any more messages for the weekend and the weeks to come? Like, don't I feel like something wanted to come out. Was it this one? Uh-oh. And that's my segue to my next deck. That's a regret card, and it came out in reverse. Regret. Someone is in regret, collective. However, it's not genuine. It's for their selfish, because it came out in reverse. I'm getting that it's attached to this toxic energy here from the past that you needed to get away from here. And it's in reverse. I'm getting really quick in my gut that it's not genuine. And that's why it has apology on here. Someone may want to apologize, but it's not genuine. So be mindful of that in the coming weeks. Okay. They feel like, look at that. Collective, there's a masculine energy on this card. And if you look closely, there is a feminine energy here on the Five of Cups in the loss and grief, right? There's a feminine energy here on the Queen of Swords. Of course, she's a queen, right? Take the roles as they resonate. It could be masculines, okay? But on the board, a divine feminine was really in this was the same message for last week. Wow. A bad situation surrounding love, a toxic karmic ex. And that really took you for a loop and you're still in your head about it, is what it's suggesting. However, the divine is here with this star card in the middle, and pushing you into an energy. And as you can see, it is a star, okay, cosmic representation, right? So this is some energy that came in from the cosmos, right? Out of your control, giving you that hope, giving you that inspiration, pushing you into positivity so that you can receive this relationship that is coming in for you. And it keeps telling me to remind you to stay open to receive this here, because this relationship is fated to help you heal. This energy here in this regret, but it's in the reverse, is not genuine. Okay. So, when they come in and they want to apologize and say, oh my God, I made a mistake, no, they did not. They're mad they got caught. Okay. They're mad that the plan didn't work. Okay. Any more messages for the weekend and the weeks to come? And nothing can stop it. You can't even stop it, collective. You can't even stop what is coming in. Confirmation. It's time for me to move on to the next deck. Nothing came out. So I wanted to get into and this is a segue because I wanted to see what the karmic energy was up to, guys. That's what I had out. So let's get into it. Let's see, what is the tea? Any more messages with this storyline here for the collective? What's the tea? What else do we need to know about these karmics coming in to apologize with the fake apologies? Exactly. You can't make it up. Ego. Okay. Ego, hurt ego. That's a confirming message that this karmic in regret is not in regret. This karmic is in ego. This karmic ego is hurt, collective. Okay? That's not genuine. When you operate out of ego, there's nothing genuine about that. Okay? The ego, it says right here, hurt ego, came out right beside the karmic that is claiming to be in regret, but it's not. Okay. And it says on the card, hurt ego, ego getting in the way of relationship, etc. Okay. So they're in regret that their ego is getting in the way. They don't know how to help themselves get out of ego, right? They probably don't even realize. A lot of times narcissistic energy don't even realize that they're sitting in ego. Okay. They don't even realize where they need to heal. Okay. So any type of, and there is a feminine energy here on the card too. So take it as it resonates, guys. Some of my masculines could be going through a regret and a loss. I mean, not a regret. I'm sorry. A grief and a loss period as well, because you left a toxic feminine that was in her ego, okay? And she's not genuine either. So she tries to come back and apologize. Masculines, it is not genuine here, okay? Please follow your intuition and move slowly is my advice, okay? Any more messages? Wow. I don't know why this energy keeps coming up, because it keeps coming up in readings that I do, and also in other readers. I listen to other readers too, because I also like to watch readers on online as well. And everybody is talking about this bankrupt energy. I don't know what is going on here. with this bankrupt energy. The only thing I can think of is karma, guys. That's the only thing I can think of. Karma, because of the situations that they put themselves in here. It may be causing some financial loss, a financial blockage at this time. Okay. A lot of times, connections, love can be also related to, I'm sorry, not related, but love and money can be in the same, how can I say this? The same lesson, or um, the same. I was trying to light my sage, guys. um, it could be in the same. I don't know how to really word it, but like some people, their soul came here to learn a lesson, right? Say, for example, if you come here to learn self love, all right, you have to master self love. Your soul has to master self love, right? And so if you don't master self love, right, and get to the next level, then sometimes there are things that will be temporarily held up or blocked from you so that you can learn the next lesson. It's kind of just like, it's just like a wake up call. That's all it is. It's something has to happen to get your attention. It's not for punishment. I say karma because karma is all, it's just cause and effect. Okay. It just sounds really harsh, but it's just cause and effect. Whatever you sow, so shall you reap, right? So it's cause and effect. That's all karma is, right? But it's also for you to learn specific lessons. That's all your soul came here to do, was to evolve, right? So as we evolve, we move on to the next level, like this Queen of Swords did, right? This Queen of Swords evolved, moved on to the next level. She's setting some boundaries here, right? She came into this energy. She wasn't always a Queen of Swords. So she learned some lessons here, learned how to detach from toxic energies here. She is cutthroat, right? There may be other energies that, like this energy here, that has not yet learned how to be in their heart, right? They're still in their head, in ego, right? They're still in ego. That is not a lesson that has been fully learned, right? So sometimes the universe will withhold things that are most important to those individuals, and money may be one of them, is what I'm trying to tell you, right? So it may be intertwined, that lesson, right? Sometimes passing a test, right? Moving to another level will release abundance and you will come in to wealth, right? It's just, I'm using that as an example, but it actually does happen, right? You may come into new relationships. You may come into abundance of any kind, right? Once you're passing tests and evolving as a soul, right? But if you're still sitting in your ego, right? You may have to learn, may have more lessons to learn. So in order for you to learn those lessons, the universe has to start taking some things away to cause a wake up call. It's called a tower moment here, right? And that is basically to get you to wake up and realize, okay, what is it that I'm doing or that I am not doing? Okay, what do I need to pay attention to? What do I need to change in my life? Right? Someone's ego is getting in the way of their relationships, among other things, too. Okay, any more messages for the net. And I just got another message for my feminines that are not ready for a relationship coming in. Don't let your ego get in the way from the past. The past that tripped you up. Baby, I'm talking to myself too, okay? I'm talking to myself too right here, okay? This is a message for me too. All right? Because I myself went through a situation that was fake, right? A false relationship that I thought was real, right? Um the divine opened my eyes and showed me the truth of the person that I was dealing with here. Now I'm in a situation where I'm comfortable with myself. You know, I was comfortable with myself before I met him, right? Um, I was actually single 12 years before I met him. So I was extremely comfortable with myself before I met him, right? Um, but then I opened myself up and found myself in a committed relationship. And then a year and a half or so later, there were things coming out that caused me to realize I should have paid more attention in the beginning instead of ignoring. So now I am also sitting in a Queen of Swords energy here. I'm also this Queen of Swords, right? I've seen some things that I ignored, but now I see, right? Now I am more aware, okay? And so now, just like some of you don't want to be bothered, neither do I, right? But we have to remember, guys, sometimes this energy here, this star energy here, is coming in to bring you a gift. Okay. So stay open, guys. Stay open because I'm feeling heavy energy around healing. Healing here. There is an energy coming in to help you heal here. That's what I'm feeling here. Okay. Very heavy. Any more messages for the weekend and the weeks to come for the collective? I don't know what that knocking is. Did y'all hear that knocking? I heard knocking. And I'm not going to stop my reading to, it wasn't at my door though. It wasn't at my front door. So I don't know. It sounded like it was downstairs in my building. I don't know what it was, but I don't care. How about that? I don't care. And my little candle is going out. So I don't know why I keep interrupting this reading, but I don't know. I just feel compelled to keep saving my space because the energy is so aggressive lately. Any more messages so we can wrap up the reading? Highest level light guides, angels, and divine ancestors. Thank you for this storyline. This is awesome. Okay. And so crying over you came out, still not over you, watching your posts, pretending that they're fine. It actually came out in reverse. So maybe the collective around you or you collective is coming out of this energy. Please take that as it resonates. Guys, I really hope that this is not you. It did come out in reverse. So if it is you, that means you are healing from this breakup. But if it is the collective around you, you may want to, there's really nothing you can do about that except make your accounts private because you really don't want to invite in energy that is no longer serving you. So I don't really know what to tell you about that. There's nothing you can do if it's the collective outside of you, but just to continue to focus on you is what I'm getting here. Focus on you. Okay. And I feel like it came out in reverse. If it is the collective around you, I just still feel a heavy energy of not genuine, because this ego card is big right here in the middle. Not genuine. And someone is losing finances over it. Okay. That to me suggests karma there. That's karma. Okay. I just don't feel like it's genuine. All right. So, and that's probably why, yeah, I just got that. That's probably why if this is the collective outside of you that it's happened to you, right? If this is the man or the woman that did this to you and they're crying over you, it also came out in reverse, which means it is not genuine. It is not genuine. Okay. They might come in and say, oh, I'm not over you or whatever. No, they're just waiting for an opportunity to screw over you again. Okay. It's not genuine. Any more messages from my new deck? I love my new deck. Let's get into, let me shuffle it. It's new. Still can't even take the other side of it apart. Yeah, let's wrap up with the new deck, guys, and see what's happening. This is definitely a storyline. And I love to see my Queen of Swords standing on business. And I love the fact that you have some new love coming in. Again, stay open. And I love the fact that you have this star energy here that is giving you the inspiration that you need at this time. It's giving you positive energy, guys. I love it. Any messages from this deck to wrap up the reading? Any messages from this deck? I gotta break this deck up. This is a big deck. And my hands are so little. Any messages? High Living Light guides, angels, and divine ancestors of the Most High. And baby, we got Rich Girl. But Rich Girl also came out and that flew out right in reverse. And it flew out right over top of that toxic, addictive energy here. So baby, I don't know what's going on with that. We got Rich Girl in reverse, and then we got Bankrupt right here. Did y'all see that? And it came out over the addiction, over the toxic energy here. So this is also, it could be the same energy, guys. Someone, for some of my masculines, your ex-toxic girlfriends may also be going bankrupt here by this energy being in reverse. Rich Girl in reverse, losing finances here. There's definitely a karmic energy going, a karmic debt being paid is what I wanted to say. There's a karmic debt being paid here with some finances being in reverse here. That's what I'm getting. Right on top of that addiction. There's some karmics that are actually losing money at this time. Any more messages? Wow. Yeah, there's definitely a change going on. Definitely a change in the energy. Definitely a change in the energy. Rest in peace, transition. Okay, so that's talking about that confirmation, talking about the cycle that is being wrapped up here and the new cycle coming in. As we said earlier, being in two worlds here, guys, being in two worlds, wrapping up that old cycle and moving into the new cycle. And if you look here, 1 and 9 is 10. It's talking about transformation here on the card. 10 is the reset point. That is the new cycle coming in, guys. That's the new cycle. Okay. That rest in peace, that old cycle. Leave it. They're telling you bury that old energy here. Bury the old and welcome in the new, guys. Some of you guys some of you guys have ended a very long, toxic love cycle where you've been met with narcissist after narcissist. Okay? Player after player, addiction energy after addiction energy. And I just got this new love, these new love relationships that are coming in for you guys. These new contracts are going to look completely different. Do not treat these people as if they are your past, is what I'm getting here. They are nothing like your past. Any more messages for the collective? Do not treat these people, give these people the benefit of the doubt, collective. They're coming in to help you heal, and they are nothing like your past. Thank you, highest love and light guides, angels, and divine ancestors of the Most High, for these confirming messages. Thank you for the beautiful messages. And the energy that is coming in for the collective. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that this is definitely an old cycle. There's some karmic debt being paid here. And you are in between two worlds at this time, collective. Let's wrap up. You are in between two worlds, and it's so fitting with this eclipse we just had, as well as us being in the spiritual new year. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. We are approaching spring solstice. Spring solstice is the new year, the new spiritual new year. Okay. Any more messages that can wrap up the reading? I feel like that's a wrap. Rest in peace. The old cycle is done. I love it. Okay. Divine Masculine came out, guys. And it also came out in reverse. And it's at the 1. I feel like that I need to turn that around in the upright. I really do. That's the reset point. Someone is getting a relationship. There's a divine masculine coming in, guys. And it could have came out in reverse because it's not time yet, because we are in the midst of two worlds, or you are not allowing it in, is what I just got. Okay. That's why I kept hearing be open, because there is a divine masculine trying to come in for you, divine feminine. Okay. So be open, guys. Let's wrap up. I feel like it's already wrapped up. They keep saying the same thing over and over. Oh my God. Yeah, this is definitely, okay. This is at the same time. These cards came out at the same time. Oh my God, guys. And this divine masculine came out in reverse. So let me read this. Because what I'm getting here as we wrap up the reading, the cycle is closing out. There are karmic debts being paid. Some people are losing their money, guys, because of what they've done to you and what they keep doing to themselves, actually, right? But this energy is coming out here of regret, crying over you, and then we have obsession. We have obsession now that also came out at the same time with mental and emotionally unstable. They came out all at the same time, guys. This reading is getting long. I'm looking at the time. Oh my goodness, let me wrap up. It came out at the same time. Obsession and mentally and emotionally unstable here. So there are some feminine energies, because I have to acknowledge that, because there are feminine energies here on the card. There are some feminine energies that are obsessed with you, collective, masculines or feminines. Take it as it resonates. Okay. They're obsessed and they're mentally and emotionally unstable. They are going through some karmic debts having to be paid here as you close out this new cycle. But you are in the midst of two worlds, trying to stay hopeful and optimistic. I'm wrapping up the reading. You're standing on business. And I mean, you are standing strong with this Queen of Swords here. Right? But the divine with this star card is trying to bring in new love here for you, while these old karmic energies around you are really going through some very dark energy right now. Okay. In the midst of it, you're just trying to heal. But if you can push yourself to allow this new love in, you will be able to heal with this new love, is what I'm getting. You will continue to heal with this new love. Okay. And try to push yourself out of this past here. And I see you pushing through with this energy on the fence here. I see you pushing through, guys. But with all this dark energy around you, I really understand why you're teeter-tottering here now. I really do. You've been through a lot, collective. You've been through a lot. And this resonates with me so hard because I've also been through this same scenario. Okay. So I'm right here with you guys. And I'm also transitioning and healing as well. So I'm right here with you guys. You are not alone. And I'm going to wrap up the message because it is long. And I'm laughing because last week I got this same message. If you go back and check the video, energy don't lie. You guys are getting ready to travel. Okay. Your life is going to look completely different. Why, while, while you got new energy coming in, possibly new love, it looks like definitely new love, not possibly because it came out twice here. You got dark energy around you that is obsessed, unstable, in regret, yet in ego. So it's not genuine. The transition, this phase is still it's still wrapping up here. Okay. It's wrapping up around you. Okay. It's showing you your past, your present, and your future. This card came out last week. Those of you who have done this healing work, you are on the right side of destiny's coin, right? You are coming into a new life, traveling physically and spiritually. You're time traveling here. You're moving into a higher dimension. You're moving into a new timeline is what I'm getting. And some of you are manifesting physical travel. And this is happening now with the new spiritual new year. That's why you see this 10. That's the reset point. This is a new beginning as you continue to transition and the old cycle is dying here in the grave. Okay. Give it a proper burial, guys, and welcome in the new. Congratulations. Okay. I'm going to wrap up my reading, guys. This is the weekend and the weeks to come. Your old cycle is wrapping up. You're in between worlds here, and you got all this energy around you that's going through it. And guess what? That has nothing to do with you. Don't feel sorry for this energy, guys. Stay focused on what you got coming in. You've done the work and you deserve it. Guys, I'm going to wrap up right now. Spread some love, guys. I'm so excited for you. Stay in your star energy and in your Queen of Swords. Stay open and allow this love in so that your soul can heal as you deserve to. Okay. Peace, guys. Have a wonderful, awesome, amazing weekend and happy new year to come. Peace.